Scenes this evening. This Delta employee, she is banged up, but she's on the mend tonight after getting struck by a truck on one of Hartsfield-Jackson's runways. Take a look at this. We have freeze-framed the video to show the truck just moments before it struck the woman, Camdyn Davis. Then afterwards, you can see workers in the truck rush to see if she's okay. Today, Atlanta News First Alan Devlin spoke with Davis's family about what happened and her road to recovery.
When I first saw it, I couldn't look at it. I'll be honest. And just seeing that and that truck at full speed, I guess initial reactions were, thank God she's alive.
Alive but in immense pain. 19-year-old Camdyn Davis recovering after a truck on the Delta tarmac slams into her on the job at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. This video right here shows the moment of impact Saturday night. Davis hit from behind, violently thrown to the ground. We're not showing the video in full due to its graphic nature.
I was told that she wasn't breathing actually when it happened, and they thought she had passed.
Davis spent 2 nights in the hospital covered in bandages, bruises, and broken bones, and a lot of them at that. A skull fracture, neck and brain damage, cuts and sores on her face make up the list. Her family just happy she's alive.
She shouldn't be here. Like, that was, God is good. It's amazing that she's here. We know that we're grateful that she's here, but we just know she has a long road ahead of her.
As for the driver, the incident report obtained by Atlanta News First says he was not paying attention at the time of the accident. We've reached out to Delta for further comment and have not heard back as of yet.
I don't know what the driver was doing, but I can only assume he wasn't paying attention. You know, it's hard to believe that she wasn't able to be seen when, again, they outfit them to be seen by planes in the sky. So someone driving a few feet in front of her should definitely be able to see her.
That was Alan Devlin reporting.